Spartans, I'm Haley.
And I'm Kira, and we are your hosts for this Spartan Spotlight.
For our first topic, we interviewed teachers that work at Stanwood High School on what jobs they did before working here.
Hi, I'm Mr. Femright, teacher here at Stanwood High School.
So before teaching, I'm a former princess and a current villain. So I own a company called Enchanting Events, and it's been since 2012. And we have characters that go to birthday parties and special events. So I started that company, and I was a character in that company as a princess first, and I currently play a villain in that company.
Yeah, I actually graduated from Ellensburg High School and then went off to college. And when I went off to college, I actually worked construction, building houses during the summer. I actually worked for the Ellensburg Telephone Company. They offered me a full-time gig. I turned it down, went back to college, and got my teaching certificate. Even when I started teaching, I was building houses in the summer when I first started.
I decided to become a teacher about 5-6 years ago because I was sitting behind a desk at my real job, and it was the summer and my husband was taking my kids to the water slides, and it was 85 degrees out and I was in an office, and I decided that I wanted to be on the same schedule as my kids, and to do that I felt like going back to school and becoming a teacher was the best way to get on their schedule.
So summer breaks are amazing as teachers. We get them off. I take a lot of trips, and so we, like for example, this year we're going to Europe. We're doing a 15-day tour over in Europe, starting in London, and over to France, and then Germany, and then Austria, and then Czech Republic, and then back to Germany, and then we fly out of Germany. So we'll be 15 days with students. So we got 33 of us actually going on this trip.
Summer break, I try not to do a lot of anything, but the thing that we do the most of is travel around the country, watching my son play baseball, and travel around supporting my daughter. She plays beach volleyball in the summer. So that usually takes up most of our time in the summer.
Actually was coaching quite a bit when I was going to college, and then I decided finally my junior year, they told me I had to decide a major, and there was a teaching college, and I really liked working with kids and coaching, and so I went in there. I was also rodeoing during the summers, used to ride bareback horses and calf rope, and just was a pretty good fit. Really good choice, really love it.
Hardest part about being a teacher is definitely classroom management. So trying to get everyone to be quiet at the same time, listen to what you have to say, follow all the classroom rules at the same time. That's probably the most difficult thing about being a teacher.
Saying goodbye to the kids at the end of the school year. You get a connection with them, really like them, and then they go off and change the world their senior year. So again, being able to see them for 4 years and then saying goodbye to them. So we've had some really amazing students go through the program. So it's always sad to see them go. But they usually come back and visit and say hi. So it's always fun.
Okay, now moving on. We interviewed students that go to Stanwood High School on what jobs they do.
Let's take a look.
Okay, what's your name?
Logan Lee.
And what grade are you in?
I am a senior.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a sales associate at Ace Hardware.
Okay, and what's your favorite part of your job?
Ooh, I'd have to say my favorite part of the job there is the people. You get to meet a lot of new people, and it's just fun to get to know their story.
And why did you choose to work at Ace?
I chose to work at Ace because it's local to where I live, and I don't know, the people just drew me there, if being honest.
Okay, thank you. Okay, what's your name?
Haley Finko.
Where do you work?
Menchie's.
And why did you choose your job?
Because I get free frozen yogurt.
And what's your favorite part of your job?
Making frozen yogurt.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Hendrick Van Veen.
What do you do for work?
Work with my dad.
Okay, what's your favorite part of this job?
Get to drive my truck to and from work
Why do you do this job?
because I get paid a lot of money.
Okay, thanks. Okay, and now on to our last highlight. It's some clips from the Singing Valentines and interviews of Olivia and Landon.
Well, I'm Olivia Fern, and I did Mine by Taylor Swift.
My name's Landon Zidell, and I did Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
Well, first walking into the room, for me personally, it's more exciting than nerve-wracking to see the person's reaction, to see the classroom's reaction, and when it's positive, it's like, whoo.
It was really funny to see people get embarrassed or their friends laughing at them while the songs were going, or even the people that just enjoyed it was rewarding. You put time into the song, learn the song, and then you go out and sing it to people. And even though some people may be like stone-faced, or you still feel like you're making their day a little bit.
We usually don't have students refuse, but there has been a couple. And if they're uncomfortable, we give them the option to stay at their seat instead of going in front of the class. And then sometimes they'll just outright say no. And all we can really do is just not do it. We're not gonna make them be serenaded in front of a group of people if that's not their thing.
For me, I had 0 people say no, although there was one guy who I'm surprised didn't say no, because the whole time he was very unhappy. In his 5th period, when we sang to him for the 6th time, I got him to crack a smile a little bit by getting close to him.
I just hope it makes people appreciate arts more. I hope people appreciated the hard work that we were doing, because we were doing it for like almost 7 hours the whole day. And if they're good, I hope people might become interested.
I hope that people do look at that and go, hey, maybe I want to be in jazz choir.
That was very moving. What great memories.
I agree. That wraps up our Spartan Spotlight episode for today. Thank you, Spartans.